My mom missed my college graduation, and I'm so glad she did. For 4 years, my mom was my biggest cheerleader. She was the kind of mom who clapped for everyone at award ceremonies and cried at every milestone. So when I told her I was graduating, she said, "Front row seat, red dress, and tissues ready." But 2 days before graduation, she called me sounding off. "Baby, I don't think I can make it Saturday." I laughed, thinking she was joking. "Mom, what do you mean? You've been counting down for months." She sighed, that quiet kind of sigh that only comes from exhaustion. "The hospital's short-staffed, and there's a power outage in the NICE. They're begging me to cover a double." I froze. My mom never said no to family events, not once. "Tell them no," I begged. "It's my graduation. One day. You've earned this too." She hesitated. "Sweetheart, those babies don't have anyone else tonight." That sentence broke something in me. I hung up without saying goodbye. Graduation morning came bright and perfect. Everyone was buzzing with joy. Caps crooked, tassels swinging, parents waving signs from the stands. I plastered on a smile, but my chest felt heavy. Every time I looked out at the crowd, I searched for her red dress. Empty seat. After the ceremony, my friends ran into their families' arms. I stood alone, cap in hand, surrounded by laughter that didn't belong to me. "You okay?" my roommate asked gently. I forced a smile. "Yeah, she just couldn't make it." But inside, I was furious. At her, at the hospital, at the universe. I felt cheated. I wanted my mom in that crowd. I wanted to look out and see her crying like she always did. That night, I ignored her texts. "So proud of you. FaceTime me when you can." I turned my phone off. I wanted her to know what it felt like to be left behind. The next morning, I packed up my dorm room in silence. When I reached my car, I noticed a small box on the driver's seat. My name was written in her handwriting. Inside was a folded note and a necklace with a tiny heart pendant. The note read, "I know you're angry and you have every right to be. But when you walk into the world with that diploma, remember why I worked so hard. I don't want applause for being there. I want you to go farther than I ever could. P.S. Check the hospital's Facebook page. Love, Mom." I rolled my eyes but opened the page anyway. The first post stopped me cold. The photo showed my mom holding 2 premature twins, one in each arm, wrapped in tiny blankets. The caption read, "Last night during the storm, power went out in the NICU. Several nurses couldn't get through due to flooded roads. One veteran nurse, Denise Carter, stayed 26 straight hours to keep the ventilators running manually and calm terrified parents. Thanks to her, every baby made it through the night safely." My throat tightened. There she was, hair pulled back, eyes tired, smile soft. I sat in my car and sobbed. My mom wasn't at my graduation because she was saving lives. By the time I drove home, the sun was setting. I walked through the front door ready to apologize but stopped cold. Streamers hung across the living room. A banner read, "Congratulations, graduate." There was a little cake on the table, a stack of paper plates, and my mom standing in the middle of it all, smiling sleepily. "Surprise," she said softly. "Sorry, it's not a stadium." I burst into tears. "Mom, what is all this?" She shrugged, wiping her eyes. "I couldn't make it there, but I figured I could still clap for you here." I hugged her so tight I could feel her heartbeat through her uniform. "I'm so sorry," I whispered. I was so mad. I didn't understand. She cupped my face, her hands still trembling from fatigue. "You don't ever have to apologize for wanting me there, baby." We cut the cake together, just the two of us, laughing and crying at the same time. At one point, she pulled the tiny necklace out from under my collar and smiled. "Looks good on you," she said. "Heart of gold." The next week, I framed a picture of my graduation cap next to the one from Facebook. My mom holding those twins, 2 milestones, 2 kinds of courage. Now every time I wear that little heart necklace, I remember that love doesn't always show up in the audience. Sometimes it's in the background, holding everything together so we can walk across our own stage.